What's going on, fellow aviators? So it's official, the F4E from Heatblur is coming out, finally. 2 weeks, which is pretty funny. So, in the meantime, if you want to fly an F4, there is the VSN F4. Link will be down in the description where you can find it. I'm going to show you how to get it started and how to select weapons. So, first thing you're going to want to do is you want to come down here, left click these twice to select external power. This is your generator panel. Come over here to turn on the pumps. The hitbox for clicking on all of these are so small, so you gotta be like very precise. Then you're gonna want to turn on your dampeners, your SAS, your yaw, your roll, your pitch. Engine master for right and left engine on, and then engine start, you're going to right click it to put it into the middle, and that's all the clicking you have to do for now. Next thing you're going to want to do is tell the ground crew to turn on the electric power.
Turn on the ground power.
You'll see this light up.
Ground power
There it is. Tell him to connect the air supply.
Connect ground air supply.
At any point, you can click this or Control C to close the cockpit. Pretty sure he'll still hear you. Then you're going to want to apply the air.
Apply ground air supply. Copy. Air is now applied.
Now, because this is a mod, it's not, fully finished. There's still some bugs and all that. So because of that, you don't have to start an engine and then apply the air again, start the other engine. What you can do, start one engine, immediately start the other engine, put it back in the middle, and it'll get both started. Once both engines have fully started and they're idling, you're going to want to make sure you go over back to your generator panel and left click on each of them twice to go to internal power. I'm not going to do that because last time I did it, the whole thing started shaking and it was a whole thing. So yeah, set your generators to internal power. Make sure you disconnect the air, disconnect the ground. You're going to want to set a keybind for nose wheel steering. You have to hold that button while you steer. You can't just press it and then try to steer. You won't go anywhere. You have to hold the nose wheel steering button while you're steering. And that's all there is to it. I will see you in the air for the weapons. Okay, we're in the air now. They call this the dog bone. This is your air-to-ground weapons panel. Pretty self-explanatory for the station select. Outboard, whatever's farthest out on your wing. Inboard, whatever's closer to the fuselage. Center, if you have bombs or rockets on your center line, that's what you would select. But because there's no internal cannon, that's most likely where you're going to have the gun, so you're probably not going to have to worry about that. Over here, these four, from pairs plus to single, that's all for bombs. And then self-explanatory, rockets. If you have rockets loaded wherever, you have to choose this on the weapon select in order to use them. Now we come over here. This is your master arm. Because you're not going to be carrying any nuclear weapons, nuclear on, conventional off, this is safe. Nuclear off, conventional on, that's armed. Conventional weapons are bombs and rockets, things like that. So this is armed, this is safe. Armed, safe. Okay. Whatever you have bound to release secondary weapon, releases the weapon. This is free reticle. If you really want to, you can go and figure out whatever mills for altitude and dive angle, all that technical stuff. I don't really mess with that. I just practice and practice until it's like second nature. So yeah, that was rockets. I have bombs on my inboard. So single, it's going to release one every time you press. There we go. Pairs, it's going to release two every time you press. If you have bombs on both of those stations, both of the inboards, both of the stations that you select. Okay, now ripple bombs, what that's going to do, it's going to release one from each side as long as you hold the button down. So that looks like this. It's like an alternate station ripple. And now pairs plus, that's still ripple, but it releases in pairs. It releases one from each station at the same time, and as long as you hold the button. And it looks like this. There you go. Simple as. This panel is your air-to-air missile, or air-to-air weapons panel for your air-to-air missiles. These two are for sparrows, your left forward and your right forward. Your right aft, which would be here. I don't have sparrows on my aft stations. So right aft, a sparrow would be there. And left aft, a sparrow would be there. Left sidewinders are here. Right sidewinders are here. So right wing, left wing. There you go. Sparrows, I mean, you should know already. You need a radar lock to use them. If you have this on all, it's going to prioritize sparrows first. So if you're trying to use sidewinders, don't have it down here. But yeah, it'll use your sparrows until they're gone, and then automatically go to sidewinders if you have it on all. As for the radar, regular radar controls, you know, up, down, left, right. The only problem is they added clutter, so all this crap is clutter. What you can see right here, this like blob that's moving, that's an actual contact. Right? So I could lock that up if I wanted to. We're not gonna bother with that. Never mind. And you'll figure that out. All the regular radar controls apply. So that's the gist of it. I hope you download it. I hope you have fun with it. I always have a lot of fun with it. And I'm really looking forward to Heatblur's F4E. It's going to be so good. So good. Maybe the next video will actually employ the weapons. We'll blow some stuff up. We'll shoot some stuff down. It would be great. I'll see you then. Alright. Later.